Okay, cool. Yeah, it's recording now. Okay,
Okay.
so just to kind of reiterate for the purposes of the recording,
Mhm.
you really like creative stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. And you've the examples that you've shared with us so far have been your work on Instagram, right?
Yes.
Okay, so using that as the springboard, the assignment that we'd like to assign you would, is, on a platform that you're familiar with, namely Instagram, and we want you to create content for the R Square Media Instagram channel. Um, that being said, the that content will be repurposed for both Instagram as well as the other social channels, namely LinkedIn and Facebook, maybe Twitter too. So it'll be so that single piece of content will be like really versatile and it'll be like used like everywhere. Um, so that's like the one part of it. The another part of it is that the let's say main direction is our positioning, which is be seen or not be seen. So it's like our tagline. So just like any Nike commercial has the swoosh and the just do it,
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
uh, similarly, the payoff, so to speak, or the call to action, is be seen or not be seen. That being said, we'd like for you to experiment with that and
Okay.
be as creative as you want. Really, I mean, you can just go wild. Literally, you can go in like as many tangents as you like.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because we do want to be, we want to see, like, yes, we want to see sort of a literal, sort of translation to be seen or not be seen, which is about
Mhm.
visibility and reputation management.
Okay.
Another piece of that is uh, reputation management has a broader scope. It's not just um, helping people that have a bad reputation, or
Mhm.
it's not just limited to somebody uh, like salvaging somebody's reputation.
Right.
It could be looked at more broader in the sense that a good reputation also includes being on social media with the right message, having a good website that has a good design and is easy to use, having good content, having good message, like the basic things that people, consider, having a logo that makes sense, for example, having a tagline that is either compelling or is creative or clever or something like that. So
Mhm.
these are all like little components of, let's say, the brand,
Mhm.
and then those are then like must-haves for any brand to kind of like have that good reputation, because if it does, then it will be seen. And well, if it's seen in the right light, then sure, it's good for, well, then it's potentially good for its target customers, as well as its internal stakeholders, whether that means shareholders or members of the population that they kind of want to like make happy or serve or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like one. Let's say like that's maybe like one or two dimensions
Mhm.
of be seen or not be seen, and then another side of it is just being like really, you know, broad and very creative, almost tangential.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now I kind of see why Kat asked me about the video editing. That sounds fun. I think I have like several ideas right now. So I don't know if it's okay if like on the WeShare or WeTransfer, I can upload like just several ideas and you guys can pick which one you guys like the most. I can do like I can experiment with the video editing as well too.
Okay,
So I
sweet.
think yeah, okay. I think the video would be I don't know. Like my idea for the video, I think a video instead of a picture would be better for like this message. In
Sure.
my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, who knows?
Absolutely, absolutely. So again, it's like I'm gonna give you a very open-ended brief. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'll give you like some information for context, just so that you're like what, why, huh? Like obviously I don't want the what, why, huh kind of reaction. Even if you're thinking that but not saying it, but you know, so so as far as the message, so I'll leave that completely up to you. If you think that like a graphic, infographic, or any kind of graphic is something that would work for like this or any piece of this from this that you wish to kind of like pick up to, create the message from, that I'll leave that completely up to you. Uh, if it's a graphic, I leave that up to you. If it's a video, I leave it up to you. If it's a GIF, leave it up to you. If it's an animation, leave it up to you. If it's a little kind of a little kind of like improv, whatever TikTok-ish thing, I leave it up to you as well. So
Okay.
yeah. So it's like the execution of your idea, I think is like very open.
Mhm.
It's not defined, and I think that's what will, like help you in trying different things. Because even if you like take like one idea, and so
Mhm.
far you've thought of like one way to, like communicate that,
Mhm.
there could be another way to communicate that as well. You know
Right.
so that's what makes, I think, creativity like both fun, interesting, challenging, really uh challenging yourself to like expand your mind to see like, wait, how can I, really turn this on its head or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So do you have any questions that I can
um,
help answer?
right now, I just have one. Are there any things that you want me to include on? I know like the tagline, the message, be seen or not be seen, but is there anything else or anything that you don't want me to include or anything?
Oh yeah, great question. I mean, I guess it's obvious, but since you
Hmm.
asked, I'll just tell you. The thing that should be included should be the logo,
Yeah.
which is the flash,
Mhm.
like the flash icon,
Yeah.
with the R2M within it, as well
Mhm.
as the tagline, which is be seen or not be seen.
Okay.
So again, even playing with that, we're like fine with that because if you I think at the very least, we would certainly want the like that Thunderbolt icon to be there, since that's our
Mhm.
logo. We would definitely want that to be seen for sure because then that
Okay.
kind of connects with the brand.
Yeah.
Uh, as far as like the be seen or not be seen, again,
Mhm.
I'll like leave that completely open up to you as far as how you'd want to convey that via the either the message or the like the
Mhm.
art form that you choose to use. So yeah, so I'll kind of like leave that part open.
Mhm.
And so it's kind of like the way that we would do this is that you can like share like whatever you want to share. We'll look at that. We'll tell you. We'll give you feedback. We'll tell you what we love about it. What we some ideas for improvement, if any. It's possible that you might just totally like be in the zone and like nail
Mhm.
this like 210%. It's possible. We've seen that in the past. So, which is why we were kind of like going at this with the idea that you have certain expertise in this space,
Mhm.
and we just want to give you that kind of environment for you to shine.
Okay. Okay. I have errands to run today. Is it okay if I submit like several ideas by Monday?
Sure.
Or is there like okay, like I don't know if there's like a deadline or if you wanted me to do it today or anything.
Yeah. See, so if you recall, like when we first spoke in the earlier, like during the interview process, you remember that we said that we always start with like like sharing the assignment with the candidate, and then we ask the candidate like, hey, so when do you think that
Mhm.
you'd be comfortable to share like a first cut or a draft or whatever. So as far as like the final output, that can be, like a moving target because we can
Okay.
look at it as like a first cut or a scratch copy
Mhm.
or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
and kind of like iterate from there.
Mhm.
Uh, that being said, as far as like that, first cut goes, it's something that you pick entirely as far as the deadline. So again, if Monday is too soon for you,
Hmm.
I mean, feel free to, like, I just want to, for you to know that you have all the power and there's no like pressure to kind of like, oh my God, I already said Monday, shit, okay, so I'm like, I'm like locked into it now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, are you still good with Monday, or would you like to change that?
Um, for first draft, I think Monday is fine, and then from there, you guys can give me any feedback, and I guess like from Monday, I'll let you guys know like how much more time I would need or anything like that.
Cool, cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. And oh wait, so you said you're in Texas, right?
Yes, now.
Okay, nice. So I guess the weather should be a lot better, right?
Yes, it's like in the 50s and 60s right now, and then back at school, my friend says it's like in the 20s,
Oh
so
my God.
yeah.
Well, I guess they're like really jelly of you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. But they get snow, we don't, so it's kind of a trade-off.
Wait, are you saying that you want snow in Texas?
I want snow. Snow is so pretty.
It
When I
is.
saw,
It
yeah, when I
is.
saw snow for the first time a couple weeks ago, I felt like I was inside a snow globe. It was so pretty. So pretty. I love it.
I know. I hear you. I hear you. I think everything looks like so like gorgeous in white. It's like
Yeah.
white everywhere, and it's
Mhm.
it's really scenic, very picturesque.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But the weather is a lot nicer here because it's nice and warm. It's not too cold. But yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's like 50, 60. Wow, that's great.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's what I'm doing. I'm going to like one of my friends' soccer games, so I can like ask them to do a video with me if they want to. That's why I'm like, okay, today's a good day to like do a video right now. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And like soccer, I think it's great because it's a sport. I personally love soccer,
Mhm.
and it's something that really gets people going. It's something that has like a lot of emotion. The emotional highs are like really high. So yeah,
Okay.
cool. So I think like that's about it. What I'll do is immediately after this call, I'll send you this recording so
Okay.
that, like again, just kind of like a backup in case you wanted to like refer to it just to see like, hey, what did he say about that or whatever. You can then refer to it. And yeah, I think like, yeah, that's about it.
All right. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, awesome. So, Devani, it's been like a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, enjoy. Have an epic weekend ahead, and we
Thank
look forward to
you.
hearing from you.
Okay, perfect. I will try to get back to you Monday for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Devani, and
No problem.
excited to work with you.
Thank you. Me too.
Thanks. See ya. Bye.
Bye.